Now, it's important to make a distinction between temptation and sin. Temptation is not sin. Temptation is an enticement or an attraction to sin. How many folks are tempted? How many? Raise your hand if you've ever been tempted, okay? If you're not, you got a bigger problem right now, okay? You're totally out of connection with what's going on in your life, right? But temptation happens to everybody. And so temptation isn't sin. Temptation is an attraction to sin. The reason I make this distinction is because so often Christians feel like, oh my goodness, I was tempted. I must be a terrible person. No, you're not a terrible person when you're tempted. You're human. Okay. Everybody gets tempted. And so temptation isn't a sin. It's when you yield to temptation that you now engage in sin. James the Apostle describes this for us in James chapter 1. Let's take a look at what he says here about temptation. God blesses those who patiently endure, hang in there, do the right thing, patiently endure what? Testing and temptation. Afterwards, after they get to the other side of their test and their temptation, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love Him. And remember, when you're being tempted, do not say, God is tempting me. God is never tempted and He never tempts anyone else. So God's not behind the temptation. He's allowing it, but not behind it. Temptation comes from, notice this, where does it come from? Our own desires, which entice us and drag us away. These desires give birth to sin and to sinful actions, and when sin is allowed to grow, it gives birth to death.